Well, it might be working. And if it is, how the heck are you? If it's not, I'm talking to myself. If it is working, we're about to go 500 miles at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway in iRacing. Kyle Listener behind the wheel. This is Yoda. I'll be spotting and crew chiefing and generally giving Kyle grief. Let's see if I can shear this thing around a little bit while it's loading up. Kyle Listener behind the wheel. There we go. I'll be spotting and crew chiefing and generally giving Kyle grief. Let's see if I can shear this thing around a little bit while it's loading up. There he is. We figured it out. Yay! It's too good to be true. It's too good to be true.
Man, this setup's going to create some pack racing.
All right. This is either going to be awesome or it's going to get ugly really fast. Can you hear me, Kyle? Mic check. You got me, Kyle?
That was fun, Carlos. Yeah.
Hey, Kyle. Mic check. Can you hear me? I got a key up, but I got no voice.
What's up, Matt? I think I got the offset for that.
Give me a mic check, Kyle. Looks like I might be starting 9th. Yeah, there we go. Got you now.
10-4.
Alright, I'm messing with cameras right now, just making sure I can see everything. It's not the one I want. Chopper Fall. First on the scene, Chopper Fall. Definitely want that dead in the middle. I really want to... How do I get that to go... No, can't do that. Can't do that. No, don't want that.
So how's the paint looking on your end now?
Still bright red.
Try refreshing it and see if it helps.
What's the refresh again? I can never remember that.
Control R, I believe.
Nope, still bright red. Definitely a specular. Don't really know what's going on with that, but still bright red.
Do any of the logos show up on the car?
Let me zoom in. Hang on. I'm getting the spotter cam set up, so give me just a sec. You just backed out and I can't get you. Hang on. Never mind. It went to race session. Going with the hard stuff tonight. Straight up ginger ale. What do we got here? That was weird. All right, cool. Yeah, I mean the logos are showing up. It's just the car doesn't have that deep candy red. It's just oops, sorry. I'll switch. You there, Kyle? Yeah, the logos are showing up. It just doesn't have the deep candy red that you had it set up for. But it's got to be something in the speculars in trading paints. Just something weird. Car doesn't look bad. It's just not candy red.
Yeah, not as bright as the other. Well, is what it is. We got what we got for the race. Hey, everybody out there, live streaming warm up for the Indy 500. I got, we have 500 miles of flying this jet around this racetrack. It's going to be interesting. Hopefully, we can make it to the end.
We're damn sure gonna give it a good try. I know I'm streaming live on the Nemesis Lab YouTube page, and then I've got it shared to Nemesis Lab, my personal Sean Yoder page, and 0 to 60. Kyle, where do you have your stream set up? So if folks want to go in car with you, they can go in car, because my stream is going to be primarily eye in the sky. It's still a good looking race car. I don't know what's going on specular wise, but it's in its candy red form, it's absolutely gorgeous. Got a little bit of warm up going on here, and then we will switch over to the blimp view or the chopper view and get into spotter mode here directly. But we've got about 10 minutes before the start of the race, and then 200 laps of IndyCar goodness in iRacing.
42.254.
And while these 10 laps are counting down, like all spotters do at the Indy 500, I'm going to eat dessert. Rice pudding is delicious. The difference the draft makes with these cars is unbelievable.
Inside. Clear to the bottom. Outside. Clear to the top.
And if you happen to be watching this on any of the other channels that I have it shared to, the chat channel that I'm monitoring is the YouTube. I just don't have enough bandwidth to monitor everywhere that I've shared it, so I've just got YouTube up. So if you want to come in and say hi, come into the YouTube feed, and we can chat a little bit. How's the car feel?
That's quick, man.
They have the weather locked into constant, and the track temp's 119. Good Lord. That kind of stinks. Yeah, wherever you're at on this one, man, just settle in and click off tons and tons of laps. No reason to get racy for quite a while.
Session. I got about 23 laps in before the tires start to go. And it just felt like the 7-2 outside. You could catch up with the car a lot better. Keep to the bottom, clear to the top.
How does it do with the 7-tooth in the draft though? Is it can you still use 6 gear effectively in the draft with that?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, as long as we're not down on straight line, because God knows that's everything here. So. Better. How bad's it washing out when you get up in the draft like that? Is it washing pretty bad on corner entry?
Yeah, I asked Jimmy Kite if he had any advice, and that was the one thing he told me is in turns 1 and 3 that when you're in dirty air, the car's just going to push out.
45.
Yep, without a doubt.
41.363.
And 1 seems worse than 3 for some reason. I don't know why, but it's always seemed worse to me. I guess it's a little tighter.
I'm sorry I ran into the back of that guy. Like I thought we were trying to stay at regular speed.
Well, good news is we definitely got pace.
41.932.
How many times have you come down to pit speed at off of green? You want to practice that before we go, or have you done that enough to where you're comfortable?
Good call.
Yeah, I mean, you're good in the draft. You're good in traffic. We know that. I just want to make sure that you're comfortable coming into the pits.
The one thing most people forget, especially with iRacing, you know, is that you can literally shut everything off on the backstretch if you wanted to.
They're wrecking all over the place in front of you for no reason.
I love these pit limiters.
Makes it easier, right?
to see if I can turn you up in my headset.
You might have to turn the engine noise down. That's what I typically end up having to do. I go in and turn the engine noise down and spotter and chat all the way up. Man, I wish I could just change the angle on that just a little bit. I just want to nose the camera up just a couple degrees, and that would be epic. I want a little bit further out in front of the car. I guess that'll do it. If you're here and you're watching, man, type hi. Or woman, type hi. Let us know you're here. We're still in warm-up. We've got a couple minutes left to go in warm-up. I honestly don't know where Kyle put the car on the grid. I think he's about the 9th fastest in this session. I don't know why. We're on the grid. Alrighty then.
Well, here goes nothing.
Game on. Deep breath. Rolling off the 18th. All you gotta do is just pass them all.
How far down are we in the split?
I didn't even look, Kyle. I really didn't even look. It's gonna run off of iRating, and I don't know what your iRating is right now, so it would have been speed, but then iRating plays a bigger role in that than just the speed does.
That's 1,700 or so now, so it's steadily getting higher.
Yeah, I mean, it'll get better and better as you go, man. Once you get up in the 3,500 range, 25, 3,500, you'll be in a much, much higher split.
I just want to say this is spectacular in VR. For everybody out there watching, it's like I'm sitting in an Indy car in Indianapolis. It's absolutely stunning. And
Yeah, it's crazy.
major props to the gentlemen who do this in real life. It is not easy.
So we basically have the chopper cam on you right now, Kyle, and we're a good 200 or 300 feet, probably 200 feet or so above the top of the grandstands. So I can see from where you're at all the way through the short chute off of turn 2, halfway down the backstretch right now. So we've got a really good view out in front, and I can see probably 15 car lengths, maybe a little more behind you. So we can see who's got a run on you, and we can see what's happening down the track in front of you.
I'm just going to do my best to be patient, let these guys do their thing. If cars pass, I'm just going to be there at the end.
Yeah, dude, that's all you can do. I mean, we just posted fourth fastest time. It was only like a tenth off the top time in that little warm up. You've got the speed. It's just trying to stay clean, man. We've got a packed house here at Indianapolis. It's a virtual sellout. Get it? Get it? And for anyone watching, Kyle's car is the bright red car, sort of center of the screen, outside lane right now. There we go. Inside. Inside. Still inside. Got another one inside you, another one inside you. All clear. Lead pack got a hell of a jump, man. Just take a deep breath. We got a long way to go. There will be cautions that will bunch this back up, so just be patient. Slow car down low, slow car down low, be careful. Inside, 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 inside. They're wrecking, everybody's checking up. Nice job. All clear. Got a run on you on the outside, outside, outside. All clear. Wreck down low, wreck down low. Good Lord.
Jesus.
And welcome to the cluster. Holy crap. Yeah, dude, they were running 3 and 4 wide at the front of the pack for the last 2 or 3 laps. It just didn't even make any sense at all.
Well, you know, it's one of those things where the first couple of cautions will just weed out people.
Yeah, dude, that was brutal.
Looked it. Should we come in?
No, stay out. Let's stay on sync right now. No reason to get off sync this early. There's a couple cars that went in that aren't hurt, that are probably just hoping that they get off sync and it pays off late in the race. And most of the cars that went in are already hurt. And you're up to 9th.
So now we're in 9th?
Yep. Yep, you're up to 9th.
Amazing what 5 laps can do.
5 laps of not smart thinking is basically all that was. Just no comprehension of 500 miles.
To be quite honest, I don't think I can comprehend 500 miles at this point. It's been interesting, you know, stepping up to the A-class races and doing 130 laps at Richmond or something like that. I've gotten me used to being in the car like this and in VR for that amount of time. Like that 55 laps at the Road to Pro that was pretty brutal. But this is going to be about 4 hours of this?
It just depends on number of cautions. I mean, it could go a lot quicker than that, or it could go that long.
Maybe they'll chill out a little bit, but I doubt it. I have a feeling there's going to be another one.
Oh, there's going to be a lot more than that.
I mean, at least until people just kind of find their own lane and start riding. You know, it's funny the things you hear in sim racing that you'd never hear in real world racing. Like, sorry, 8, I had to adjust my seat.
Yeah. Or my cat was in my pedals. I've had that happen before. Not many cats in pedals at the real track.
Decide to come hang out?
All right, going green, man. Going green. Go, 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 go. Car behind you does have a bit of a run. Hard to say what I think he's just going to fall in line and play nice for a while. They're running too wide up front for a couple rows, so if you guys can line up back here, I believe you can run them down, because more unsmart driving. Inside. Inside. All clear. Yeah, the whole field up in front of you, it's got one inside. I don't know why everybody's insisting on doing that right now. Ducking behind him and draft the shit out of him. The whole field wants to run too wide, which is just silly right now. If you can find a drafting partner to just go nose to tail, you guys would march to the front.
I don't want nothing to do with it. If I can sit in this little dead zone between them and the people behind us, we're good.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we keep sight of the lead pack, which you're well within right now. We got 150 laps before we start getting racy, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. If you are watching this, Kyle's that little red dot behind the black dot in the middle of the screen. And I've got it pulled back like this because I'm spotting. I need to see way out in front of him and way behind him. So. I'm going to watch your fuel consumption for about 2 laps, and then I'm going to start coming up with some strategies.
Copy. Tires are wearing. It's not too bad, but time's dropping off.
The track's hot, man. I mean, the tires are just going to wear. There's nothing you can do about it. The track is really hot, and I think they have it locked. Right at 0.6 liters a lap is, or sorry, 0.6 gallons a lap is what I'm seeing right now. Outside. They're going to get a run on you from behind. Watch them. Watch them from behind. "36 to 37 laps. 36 to 37 laps is what we're going to get out of a full tank. Was that crazy aero push, or did you lift?
Lift.
Copy.
That pushing thing gets worse when you get like 5 cars up there breaking up the air.
Yeah, they modeled that fairly well, actually. It's you got a lot out in front of you disturbing the air right now at 220 plus mile an hour. So.
Well, hopefully I got, 170 laps to figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, you got 179 laps to figure it out if you really want to get crazy. Well, 178 and a half. He's got a run on you. You tuck back in. You're good. All clear. If we stay green, you've got about 14 laps of fuel left in the car. One, slow down low, stay high. Stay high. He's pitting, you're good, all clear. careful getting below that white line with that car, man. They don't like that at all.
Yeah, that blue car there got up into the wall.
I saw that. And I know you were trying to avoid them, but anytime you drop this, especially in 2, for whatever reason, it just really upsets the chassis when you go below the white line in 2.
Copy.
Outside. Got one joining down low. Another one outside. Just let him go.
I'm used to the reactions in a stock car, and so I'm like overturning the wheel.
I think you're over breathing it too. Like when you're going to breathe it, you're like, I don't know whether you're chopping all the way off or not, but when you go to breathe it, it just seems like they get mega runs on you. Got 10 laps to a green flag stop if we go green. Not sure why you can't close into that single car when you guys are drafting, but just doesn't seem to want to suck up at all. Oh, big wreck, big wreck, big wreck. Stay high. Well, there's your yellow.
Wow.
Yeah, that was huge. That was big. Yeah. All right, you're set up for your pit stop, man. I've already got everything set. So when they say pits are open, go ahead and bring it in.
Copy. So how many laps on tires was that for us? Like 25?
That was 29, well, 28 and a half.
It had a lot less fall off than it did in practice.
Crazy thing is track temp's actually up a degree to 120, so don't know why, but
Better than the 29 laps I did in practice.
that works. The track temp is up to 120, so I don't know why they ran better. Just be happy they did.
Maybe I'm just figuring stuff out too, you know?
Yeah, you could be a lot smoother on the wheel. Then I mean, just seat time is getting you more comfortable with it. Bring it in, hit your marks. Don't speed. Nice.
Gain any spots?
A couple. We'll see how it shakes out. You picked up a couple. You're working lap 31 right now.
Sean, you'd get a kick out of it. I've got beautiful spa music playing over my headsets, and I've got a Camelback so I can drink. It's like a spa day in a race car.
What are you? I don't want you tranquil. I want you amped up.
The secret is deep underneath of it. It's binaural beats in order to get me focused and ready to win.
A, that's awesome. B, I just threw up a little bit in my mouth when you said that.
Yeah, maybe giving me subliminal messages, so, you know, I may end up doing some weird behavior here in a little bit.
Go, 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 go. Picked up 1 spot in the pits. You are now running 10th, with 11th closing on you pretty hard right there. I'm not sure what's up, man, but it seems like everybody else has got a lot more closing speed than we do.
I'm just not trying. You know, like, at this point, we're in the top area. Like, stay around this pack and see what happens.
Okay, can you actually, like, in the draft, can you suck up on someone really well, or you're pedaling it, you're sort of conserving?
Yeah, I pedal it, because if I let the draft take me, it'll get me side by side with some of these guys, and I don't trust them.
That's cool. That's good to know. I mean, just outside looking in, it looks like the car won't actually suck up in the draft. I didn't realize that you were pedaling it that much. Pedal it about half as much as you currently are, though. You'll make me feel a lot better.
Copy.
Because, I mean, seriously, fuel conservation is not that big a deal right now. Everyone's flat. You know, this won't be a conservation race. And the only reason I say it pedal half as much is just because the folks that are getting a run from behind you, they're getting some pretty big runs, and I don't trust them, so we need to find a happy medium.
Well, just tell me when to dig, and I'll dig.
We're nowhere near there. We're nowhere near there. Just keep doing what you're doing right now. Just keep it clean. If you're in YouTube and you're in the chat, type hi. Let us know you're here. I know a couple folks have popped in and out, and I know, you know, we're just getting the Nemesis Lab YouTube channel up and running, so this is like the 4th video that we have on the channel. No one knows we're there, but we have shared it all over the place, and if you hopped in, thanks for hopping in. Thanks for watching the little red dot that I'm got my eyes on and everything going on out in front of Kyle right now, and we're just trying to nurse this thing right now and get to about 20 or 30 to go, and then we'll let it eat and see what we can do. Can you pull up on that 10th place car at all right now? If you can, get up on him a little bit. I just don't want you to lose him completely. I feel much better with that 2 to 3 tenths gap than the 5 or 6 tenths gap. Once you get up around a second behind them, you really start losing the tug from the draft. We definitely can't afford that.
I think it's a mix between that and, you know, like once you're up there, the car starts driving like shit, so tires I would start wearing.
How close, or right about where you're at right now, is where you first start feeling the wash?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but it shouldn't be too terribly bad. At about 3 tenths back, which is exactly where you're at right now, you should still be able to turn down and get through the corner pretty well. And I would rather see you wear the tires a little bit more and hold on to the draft than lose the draft completely.
Copy. Trying a different line, seeing if it helps not scrub.
Just hang on to him, man. Wrecking up front, wrecking.
It's like they get up front and get all froggy.
Yeah, that was, I don't know, that was a 15 lap run or so. You're working lap 45 right now, so.
We gonna come back in for tires?
I'd keep digging, dude. You're barely halfway through this run. You're not even halfway through this run, actually.
We're gonna do. How many cars are on the lead lap?
I'm looking, hang on. $17.
That's a tough call. I don't know.
If you want to try something weird and get out of sync, then we can come in. It's your call, man. I'm gonna let you do that one.
I say we leave it up to the leader. Let's see what they do.
If I see him peel, I'll let you know. Yep, they're going in. My last minute instinct on that was they're going in, you might as well stay out. And we'll get out of sync that way and see if it pays dividends later. But we're in there now, so we've got an opportunity to do that in a little bit if we want to.
Looked like one car stayed out. Let's see what happens. How fast he drops to the back. Lost a couple spots on that one, I think.
You're being shown in 9th right now, but we won't know officially where you're at until you come back around.
And if we end up coming out and there's a ton of cars and they're all on old tires and these guys are trying to pass them, I say we just chill and wait for that whole deal to work itself out.
Most of the field came in. Unfortunately, I don't have ATV open right now, so I can't see who is out of pit sync on this one. And I know you peeled off early when we were under in the warm up. You peeled off early to practice a green flag stop. Don't peel off on the backstretch like that. If we have a green flag stop, bring it all the way around and get low in 3 and 4 and keep it low. And then when you come off of 4, obviously just get it low, low, low. I'm sure you know that, but I just want to make sure that we don't lose that much time with you peeling into the pit in lane in 3. That'd be bad.
Copy. Good call. So I want iRacing to be able to allow me to put little decals and stuff inside the cockpit because we could put like. I think our key phrase from last round, shut up and drive, right across the front.
Yeah, it would be cool if you could do that. I mean, people do it all the time in real life. I don't know why you can't add stuff to the inside of the car. I really don't.
I want this guy to get up there because I have this weird feeling he's going to lag back, unless he's trying to get a run.
We should be going green. I don't know why he's doing that. If I was the flagger, I'd be pissed. There you go. That's better. Pace truck peeled off. Green, 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 green. Go, 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 go. They're going. Leader punched it a little early, but they were going, man. If anyone's tuned in right now, if anyone's watching, Kyle is the middle of the screen, the brighter red car in the middle of the screen. And I'm spotting for him and crew chiefing for him, and that's why I've got the view where it's at. So want to be able to see as much of the track as I possibly can around him. I think I'm making a really good case for drone-based spotting. Working lap 51. You're in a 4-car line right now. If you guys would just stay in line and really don't lose that draft, the pack in front of you, they're wanting to go 2 and 3 wide, and you're gonna run them down if they keep doing what they're doing. Caution's out. That happened behind you. Don't know what happened there. And no, don't pit.
Yeah, I mean, if we were closer to the end, we could, have a little bit fresher tires, but I don't see the point in all that.
If we were 37 laps to go, I'd say pit, fill up, take a chance. But we're not. It's not worth it. So you're gonna get somewhere between 36 and 37 laps out of the tank, depending on how much draft you have, how much pedaling you're actually doing. So yeah, I mean, inside of 50 laps, things get interesting. Right now, it's not worth it. It's a good-looking race car. Some damn fine looking gloves. Front stretch cam. Had a couple cars in the pits, but they were probably the cars that got caught up in that. I just can't see anyone short pitting for any reason right now. It just wouldn't make sense. Should be going green next lap.
About a quarter of the way done.
You passed a quarter done. You're 55, getting ready to work lap 56. Back inside the top 10. How's the windscreen look?
Dirty as all get out.
All right, I'll give you a tear off. Next pit stop, you have a tear off.
Cool.
Go, 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 go. Yellow's back out. Good Lord. All right, I'm going to go look for that one. You're on your own here for a second. I want to know who did what. That's just silly.
Copy.
Just a lone car up in the wall. Got up there all by themselves. Still say it's not worth coming in. Just take the track position and be happy about it for now.
Good for. Yeah, it's the more and more we keep moving up into this front pack, I mean, it's a good thing, but at the same time, you know, this is where they all get froggy. But I guess it's better than being in the back, you know, where folks, unless guys are just chilling back there waiting till the end, you know, we'll see.
They're not, though. We just had 2 laps in a row from the back of the pack. So, or 2 wrecks in a row from the back of the pack.
Yeah, I guess being up front is better than.
Almost the further to the front, the better you are right now. Like if you're sitting in second or third, you'd probably be better. Just the bulk of the field's behind you. You don't have to worry about them.
I could use this round to slowly work my way up. Don't know how that'll work out, though.
If we can stay where we're at right now, I say stay where we're at right now. Once we get with, you know, inside 100 laps to go, then we can start worrying about clawing forward a little bit if, you know, if we want to then. I don't think there's anything wrong with where you're at right now. All right, 1 lap to green.
See, the problem about these restarts is if you get past the car before you get to the start-finish line, they're going to black flag you, and then the race is over. But these guys just flag so much.
Yeah, that last restart, I mean, you had a run. I know you couldn't do anything about it, but I can't not tell you to go, because if I don't, then you're going to either get run over from behind or the front pack's going to leave you, so it's a tough call.
Now, can we pass on the outside?
I don't think you're supposed to pass until the start-finish line. After the start-finish line, it's free-for-all, but get ready. Pace truck's in. Go, 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 go. Don't let him get away if you can help it.
Working on it.
I know. Oh, big wreck, big wreck, big wreck. Nicely done. Nicely done. Even nicer. Good lord, dude. Did you get the wall at all?
Nope, we're good.
Hell of a job, sir. I didn't say go high or go low because the middle was where you needed to be. You already had it.
Go where they are not.
Nicely done, man. Nicely done. That's just silly racing right there.
Got my teeth at Orange Show Speedway. Never thought it'd pay off at Indianapolis.
Doesn't matter where you hone the situational awareness skills, as long as you got them. Doesn't matter where you built them.
I tell you, man, even in this virtual, the simulation of it, my heart rate goes up. I mean, it's just like the real thing.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't have, obviously, the physical exertion, but I've seen, like, we've run heart rates on even pro drivers over the years, and we've seen heart rates, resting heart rates in the mid-50s to mid-60s, guys in really, really good shape. And just from being in the sim, we've seen heart rates go up to 110, 120. Well, you're sitting P3. Working lap 65. Got 11 gallons of fuel in the car right now, so you've got roughly 22 to 23 laps of fuel in the car.
That was the whole front pack.
Do what?
I said it took out the whole front pack. I mean, that's all the fast guys, except for these two guys up here.
Yep.
Key. Even though we're up here, we gotta keep doing what we're doing. I like that quote too. I think we should have keep doing what you're doing on the dash. Because who knows what the slower cars back here, if they get a run and they haven't been up front, they're gonna get all dicey because they're excited to be up front.
I'll let you know if you've got anyone coming. I can see a good clip behind you, man. If you've got anyone with a run on you, you're going to know about it. Definitely, whatever the two cars in front of you do, we need to do right now. Stick with that pack. Unless both of them peel in, we could stay out, stay on the strategy we started the race on, and they'd have to pit one more time than we would at the end.
Say that again?
I'm just working it out in my head, dude. Just keep doing what you're doing. We're going to stay out for this one. I know we're going to stay out for this one. The car directly behind you is the 4th place car, so you're not going to have any kind of cushion on the restart with lappers in between you.
They're all too busy arguing with each other over that wreck.
Are they? I can't hear them. I've got them all turned off. All I can hear is you. I don't care about listening to them.
I don't care either, but I need to have it on just in case somebody tries to say something. But usually it's just really annoying.
All right, get ready. Pace truck's in. Go, 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 go. Fourth place definitely has a run on you. Not sure why the green car made that abrupt move like that. That wasn't the smartest thing I've seen, but no harm, no foul, I guess.
Should we let him go?
If we want to stick to strategy, I mean, you can let him go, but I'm talking barely breathe it and see whether he can get you. So, like, coming off of 2, just barely breathe it and see if he can get by you. You've got a big gap between 4th and 5th right now, so it's really not that big of a penalty. Actually, he doesn't look like he really wants it, man. Just stay where you're at. This is finishing lap 70, Kyle. 16 laps to pit.
man, setting up a path in these things is an art form.
Yeah, everybody's it's basically a spec series. Everybody's got the same thing, so it's not easy to get it done. You have about 12 laps in the tank. If this was televised, we'd be getting some serious TV time right now.
Say that again?
I said if this was televised, we'd be getting some serious TV time running up front like this right now.
If we win this race, can I go on Dancing with the Stars?
I think you have to at that point. It's a contractual obligation.
I think I could give Elio a run for his money on that show.
Be careful.
Alright, I need to start focusing.
Yes, you do.
This is a long race.
Just take a deep breath and listen to the spa music.
Guys telling me we got 4 laps of fuel.
You've got 5 laps of fuel. I'll let you know when you need to come in. I'll let you know. You've got 4 laps as of now. There's really nothing better I can say than just keep doing what you're doing.
Crew chief is telling me to pit next lap.
This one and one more. You don't need to pit on this one. You've got one more in you.
Copy.
And it just dropped big time. Oh, yeah, it's going to be close. Yeah, that last gallon of fuel goes away in a hurry. Definitely pit.
Running out of fuel.
We made it.
Closed it in.
All good. You should have a clear windscreen now.
Looks good.
I really only wanted to do that just to see how far we could go, because that could make a difference at the end of the race. Now we know. One coming outside. Stay low. Clear. Now we're going to do some weird pit cycling things. I'm guessing those 2 guys that were in front of you short pitted. And now we've got all kinds of weird stuff going on with people off cycle.
on old tires?
Yeah, I would imagine he is on. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Go, just go. You're clear. Got one joining low. Stay high. It's lonely out here. The car in front of you is actually in first place right now. But they are definitely off cycle on pit stops, so he's got a lot older tire than you do. If you can get him, get him. There you go. Outside. Still outside. Clear. His tires are so old, I don't know if he's going to be able to stay close enough to you to give you any push or not. Yeah, he just peeled off and pitted.
Has everything cycled through yet?
Nope, not even close. We're running 8th right now. That car that you just passed was the leader, and he just pitted. Just all kinds of off-cycle stuff going on. So I think there's basically 3 packs of cars on 3 different pit cycles right now. It's starting to shake out. That was 4th place just coming out of the pits. Are you running 6th the whole time, or are you running 5th when you don't have a draft?
5th and 6th.
Okay. That is the 2nd place car, and they're going to be a jerk about it. Actually, that's the 4th place car. They were shown in 2nd. Now it's the 5th place car. Grab his bumper and don't let it go. The old tire's not letting you stay up on him.
Nope.
Well, damn it. Running 6th. That car behind you is not for position. That car behind you is 16th. If they want to get racy, let them go. Don't let them take you out. And they are on new tires. Inside. Definitely inside. All clear.
Let him go.
Yeah, there's no reason to fight with him. You're running P5. P6 is 4.5 seconds behind you. I'm going to watch how quickly they're closing on you because they are on newer tires than we are. We're very out of sync now. But we're only out of sync because everyone else, well, not everyone else, but most of the other quicker cars short pitted. So I think we're still set up better for the end of the race, and we've passed halfway. You're working lap 102 right now.
Cool.
They're taking a half a second a lap out of us right now. They're also in a 2-car draft, and we're in a no-car draft.
Is what it is.
Yeah, I think we just have to run this, and I'm kind of hoping a caution bunches the field back together on the same pit strategy. Got about 11 laps left in this run. P6 is definitely catching you. feel like I should be talking more, but there's nothing to talk about right now. Five laps until pit. Actually, probably 4 laps until you pit. Working lap 110.
Three laps of fuel left.
Three. Did you say how many, or did you say 3?
3.
Yep, 3.
What's the likelihood this thing goes green?
For the rest of the race, slim, but for a while now, pretty good.
Tell me when.
Oh, I'd say bring it in at the end of this lap.
Copy.
Get it woed down. Did you get it slowed all the way down?
I did.
Good job. Excellent job, Yago. I love that we have this pit stall in the middle of nowhere. Like we're sponsored by anti-deodorant.
Whoa, look at all them.
Yeah, that was a lot. that was a whole lot. And those were all back markers too. Yep, there you go. I was going to say, we definitely have better tires than they do, and that proved it. Running P9. And P8 is actually on the same lap that we're on. He's at the front of that mess that's in front of you right now, about 1.5 down the road from you.
It could be interesting trying to navigate.
Car behind you is actually 15th. It's the same car that wanted to get racy earlier, even though he was way, way behind you. And we now have Andrew Pinkerton watching. Hi, Andrew Pinkerton. Welcome to the chopper. Oh, people doing stupid things. Be careful, man.
Out of this hornet's nest.
Break out the machete hawk. Kill the murder hornet. There you go. Nice. Was that push to pass? If nothing else, Andrew, I'm making an incredibly valid and strong argument for spotter drones. Up to P8, car directly behind you is 16th place, so absolutely no bearing on what we're doing whatsoever. If they want to get stupid, let them go, but it looks like you're yarding them a little bit, so I'm going to say it again. Keep doing what you're doing. Things are spread out enough now, and we've had enough attrition in this that I'm just going to go ahead and say it. We could... I don't want to commentate or curse it. I'm not going to say it. I think you know where I was going with that. I'm not going to say the whole thing. Finishing lap 121. Clicking off fairly consistent high 41s right now with literally no draft, so you're right where you need to be. You still here, Andrew?
goes green, how many laps fuel do we have?
We've got, let's see, we have 3 more stops to make.
Wow.
Right? It's a long one. Yeah, we have about 20 to 21 laps of fuel right now. We seem to be a lot more out of sync with everyone than I really thought we would be with what we were doing. Kind of odd, but at this stage is what it is.
Cool.
Say that again.
Because we ran it out of fuel, that little bit of time is what's got us kind of off sync.
How bad? How many seconds did we lose on that? Did we lose? It couldn't have been more than 7 or 8 seconds, could it?
I'm not sure how much, but I think that's probably what did it. But it's okay. We've run our race.
I'll take the blame for that. It really did. Like you crossed the line with 1.1 gallons of fuel left. Actually, no, you crossed the line with 0.9, and you'd been using about 0.6 gallons of fuel a lap, and you crossed the start-finish line with 0.9, and by the time you came off of turn 2, you were already down to 0.2 gallons. It's just like it has a very shallow last gallon of fuel. It's very weird.
Well, I was also running through the gears too.
Yeah, but you had been doing that the whole time. You'd set the precedent, and the predictive fuel should have been a little better than that, I think. But like I said, I'll take that one. That was me. Car in front of you is P1, and the 2 cars in front of him are literally 10th and 13th. So you're running P7. I think at this stage, Kyle, I mean, we're coming up on lap 130 at this stage. If you get a run, go. There you go. He peeled off anyway. Yeah, I mean, just put your head down and freaking dig from this point on, and we'll make that time up that we lost. you go. Outside. Clear. Did it just get loose off 2? Outside. All clear. I'm sorry I cut you off to tell you they were outside. Did it get loose off of 2 last time through there?
No.
Okay. That must have been a little glitch on mine. It looked like it stepped out a little bit on you.
If it is, I ain't feeling it.
It could have been a little stutter on my end. Next car up the road is 5th place. That is 4 position, and you are running them down right now. So. And you were running them down. I think they're on newer tires than we are. We are literally the last car on the lead lap. About 10 laps of fuel to go. Wish you had someone to draft with. Just picked up 5th. So we're about 20 laps out of sync with the 5th place car regarding pit stops. Depending on, well, actually we're about 7 laps out of sync with the 5th place car. God, I wish we could get one more lap out of this. I know we can't chance it, but I really wish we could.
Do you want me to pit next round?
No. No, keep going. You got more than one.
Copy.
I was just saying, I wish we could stretch it one further than we're actually going to be able to get out of it.
Tires are getting bad.
Yeah, the right side's pretty beat up. The car behind you is 15th place. Don't worry about them. If they get racy, let them go.
Three laps of fuel remaining.
Yep. You could try letting him go and drafting him and seeing if we can get one more out of this, but I don't know whether we can.
So I'm trying to do, I got it in 6th right now, and just trying to stay behind him.
Is it telling you to pit, or is it telling you is it telling you to pit, or telling you you've got one more?
Said this is the last lap. Oh, no, now it's saying pit this lap.
Yeah, I guess bring it in. Damn it. You really should have been able to stretch that one more. You got 0.8 gallons in the tank right now. You should have been able to get one more out of that. I don't know why it's telling you to come in, but the one time we tried to push it, it just ate up that last 0.9 so fast, so I guess it makes sense.
Well, we should be okay now for only about like a lap or two off, right?
It's about 27 laps on a fuel run. 54. I wanted to get that extra one there because it looks like we're going to be about 3 laps short. And that's why I was trying to stretch it earlier when we did run it dry.
I can make this a fuel run.
If we get 27 out of these next two runs, we're literally going to be 3 laps short. And I don't think we're going to be able to stretch it enough to get those 3 laps back. And if we could get those 3 laps back, though, we're literally going to be making one less stop than everyone.
I'll just run in 6, see what happens.
I don't think you're going to lose any spots. We'll just see what the fuel economy looks like with that. Yeah, I mean, the reason why I asked you to stretch it on that one run where we ran it dry coming down into the pits, I knew that we were 2 to 3 laps short, and I really didn't want to. I wanted to try to take that one extra stop away.
Well, just see if we get a lap per deal, that's 2. I'll just try my best to be good on the throttle.
Yeah, that's all we can do. That's really all we can do. And then, obviously if we get a caution that puts everybody back on the same strategy, then that's great, unless we can figure out how to conserve that fuel. If we can conserve that fuel, no one can beat us if we can conserve that, if we can make it 3 laps.
Copy.
P7 directly ahead, you're running them down. It's the third place car coming up behind you, and they are on new tires compared to us. So let them go. Let them go and latch on for as much as you can, anyway. Working lap 151.
Is it doing anything, Saban?
Maybe a little bit. It's hard to say, Kyle. If it is, it's doing it so incrementally that, you know, maybe over the course of a full run, it's helping. If anything, I'd say, well, never mind. They pulled in. I was going to say, if anything, find someone to draft and use that, but that's not going to be easy to do. Inside, clear. Inevitably, what we're looking to do is take this out to lap 173, possibly 174 if we can, but I don't think we're going to make it there. I think we're going to have to splash and dash this thing.
Crap. Got into the wall just a little bit. Got us no extra points, though.
Did it hurt the arrow? Did it hurt the, did it hurt anything?
I think so. It was on entry, and I was just looking at those cars up there dicing around.
Don't do that.
It's a different thing trying to save, you know, your throttle position and your marks are all different.
Yeah, it throws you off your rhythm. Totally throws you off your rhythm. I get it, but not a bad thing to practice.
My steering wheel says about 10.5 laps.
No, you have 10.5 gallons.
Ah, copy.
You got about 18 laps. None of the cars around you right now are for position, so car coming up behind you, if they can get to you, is running 15th, and we're running P7. up to P6. Car in front of you is 14th place. You're running 42 flats right now. If you stay in his draft and you can coast it a little bit, save a little fuel, do it. That was a 42.9. Maybe not. Just leave him. We can't really afford to leave that second on the table. Outside. Clear. About 13 laps to go. I'm really hoping to see that first place car that's 2 cars ahead of you right now peel off to the pits in the next lap or two. If they do, then they definitely have to make 2 more stops after this. This is annoying. Oh, you got about 9 to go. Just draft up on him and blow by him, man. Don't even wait for him. Whoa. That was weird. That's P2 inside. Clear. Next car back taking a look. Inside.
4 laps.
I'll let you know. Keep digging. If first and second place are right in front of you right now, if they don't peel off within the next 3 laps, it won't be worth trying to stretch it anyway. So
Estimated 3 laps of fuel.
keep digging. I really wish I knew how much fuel was in those 2 cars in front of you. Yes. I like seeing that. I don't think he can stretch that to the end. Keep doing what you're doing.
Saying fit this lap.
Ugh. Looking inside. Let him go. Let him go.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, bring it in. Damn it. Oh, I really wanted to get one more lap out of that. I think that's going to be the difference. But the leader, I think we needed one more lap, dude. But the leader came in 2 laps before you did, which puts him a lap and a half or so definitely outside of the window being able to go full distance. I don't know what's going on with the second place car, but I'm almost positive he has to stop in the next 10 or so laps. So he's got one more stop, and we may be able to push it to the end. You're working lap 173 right now.
All conserve.
It's going to be close, man. I run it in 6th again. Put it in 6th and leave it there.
because it's a balance between conserving and then just going slower around the racetrack, less laps. Good.
Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. That is for position, though. Outside. Outside. All clear. $25 to go.
Sounds like the leader's fit now.
Did the spotter just come on and tell you that the leader pitted?
Yep.
That's weird, but okay. No, never mind. Makes sense. Took my brain a second to sort that, but that definitely makes sense. Working lap 180, 20 to go.
Are we hoping that a caution comes out, or are we hoping that it goes green and we make it?
We're hoping it goes green and we make it. P7 is behind us on the same lap. They're 1.7 seconds back.
How many laps down are we?
Right now it's showing us 1 lap down, but that's because I believe at least 2 or 3 of the cars that are in front of us right now, they still have pit stops to make. So, I mean, we're still out of sync, but I think we can stretch this to the end, Kyle. It's going to be close. It's going to be really close. Like, possibly coming off of turn 4 and letting it coast across the line close.
Then I suppose I should just pedal it, wait for 7th to get up here so I got a drafting partner.
Yeah, because, I mean, we're not going to run them down on raw speed right now. We are literally going to gain positions due to fuel conservation right now. It's not a raw speed game anymore. So, I mean, if you want a drafting partner, that's not a terrible idea. And they're close enough to where you don't really have to lose a ton of time to get them.
The main thing with that is if the caution does come out, do we get a lap back?
I don't know if there's a wave around or not, man. I really don't know. I don't think there is.
Wheels showing 10.6.
That's gallons. We should be able to make it to the end.
Are we P2 right now?
No, we're P6. Caution's out. Holy crap.
Well, that changes everything.
It really does, man. Do we get a wave around? I don't know whether we get a wave around or not. I really wanted to see that go green to the end because we had actually conserved enough fuel to make it. We definitely have enough fuel to make it now, but we're pretty deep on the tires.
Well, depending on how far we're back in the pack, let's get tires. So I got some fresh rubber. Just don't put any gas, or put like a splash of gas in it, and maybe I'll have something to work my way through the field. It just depends on if we get a lap back or not. If I have to stay out in order to get the lap back, I'm confident we have tires. I mean, I'll do my best with what we got.
Right. Right. Yeah, I'm thinking.
Hopefully this guy didn't get the wave around. Or maybe we all do. Them on fresh tires and me on what I've got, I'm not going to be able to get a run on them.
Yeah, they'll run you over. There's no doubt about that. I mean, do we get the wave around there? That's the question. Pits are open, correct?
And get tires.
Uh.
If we do get the wave around, it won't be until the leaders come back out. And past our chance to get tires here.
Yeah, and then we're screwed either way. Ten to go. I mean, we could come in, take a splash, get 4 tires, and see how it turns out. If that's what you want to do.
I feel like he's staying out for a reason.
All right, dude. Hang on to him. See what we get. I mean, we're definitely good on fuel now. There's no issues with that at all.
So if we're still good on fuel, then we don't need to take any, or do you want to put a small amount in?
I'm putting 1.5 gallons in, and it's not going to add any time because that's quicker than four tires.
Oh crap! Pit lane's closed.
Well, that sucks. Well, if pit lane's closed, we just got hosed.
It may open again. Hold on. These guys on the lead lap.
No. Go, 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 go. Green's out. We got hosed. We're running... There you go. All clear. We're in P5. Got to dig, man. You're running lap 193. Hammer down.
I just have no tires.
I know, man. I know. It's... If we'd have gone green to the end, there were several cars in front of us that had to get a splash, but that caution screwed that, and it screwed us.
Hopefully there's another one.
They're awfully racy at the front of the field right now. Working lap 195. Car directly behind is 6th place. That is 4 position, and they are closing. You're running 42s with no draft, man. You're running 42 flat. That's not bad. I know the tires are hurt, but the car's still quick.
Where's that one impatient person?
Yeah, no doubt. And if you need to shift, shift. We've got plenty of fuel. Three to go. Sixth has got a good run on you. Just protect the inside. White flag's out. Keep low coming off 4. If he's going to make a run. Nah, he doesn't have a run. You've got 5th. They ran clean up front for those last 6 laps, man. I was really hoping someone was going to bin it, but I was watching the front 4 cars the whole time, dude. They were swapping it up. They were really going after it. But, dude, that's a hell of a run. 18th to 5th, I think, is where we started and where we finished.
Not bad for my first time in an Indy car. That was a long race. It was fun. Thank you, Sean. You know, hey, we're doing well. Every time we get better and better. You know, one of these days we'll do a live broadcast and we'll win it, but maybe it'll be something that I'm actually used to doing. But for everybody out there who wants, keep on. I mean, having never been behind the wheel of one of these things. Before I forget, special thanks to our sponsors, National Fleet Management, Sun Impact Auto Body, LensReynolds.com, who else? Ted's Rod Shop.
Just Multiverse and Nemesis Lab. It's, you know, just those 2 things.
Up in Hot Springs, North Carolina. All these folks have spent a lot of hard-earned time and money to make it to where we can go out here and have a good time playing in these virtual racetracks. So, and Nemesis Labs, couldn't have done it without you, man. 5th, shoot, from where we started to where we ended, it was a good run. We'll get them next time.
No, it was a good run, dude. I think we got him that time. Nothing wrong with how we ran that race. I don't think the little bobble that I'm going to go ahead and say I made the mistake. Tried to stretch it on fuel. Had it gone green, that would have made a difference at the end of the race. Had it stayed green, it really would have. It would have allowed us to stretch. And without that last splash, a lot of those top 4 cars, I think at least 2 or 3 of them would have had to pit. So, is what it is. We live to fight another day.
That's it. It's strategy, man. And, you know, you gamble, you make the call. And, you know, sometimes it's the right call, sometimes it's not. And, you know, shoot, you talk about mistakes. I don't know how many I made during this 200 miles. I mean, it is what it is. I can't be afraid of mistakes. That's how you find greatness. So, again, I'm going to get this VR headset off me, grab a big tall glass of water. Thank you all for tuning in. And thanks again, Sean. Appreciate everything. Until next time.
Yeah, man. Y'all be good. Have a great night. And I'm sure Kyle and I will go race somewhere tomorrow because that's kind of what we do. Y'all have a great night. We'll talk to you soon. Well, that was fun. And on that note, I'm going to do what Kyle's doing. I'm going to go get a big glass of water. Y'all be good. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. All that good stuff. Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.